Working with a pottery pot is an art that requires a craftswoman's delicate sensibility and gentle but confident movements. Each stage of the process has its own importance and requires special attention. Everything starts with the preparation of the clay. It must be moist enough to yield to the hands, but not too soft, so that it does not lose its shape. The woman tenderly touches the material, feeling its texture under her fingers, slowly but confidently kneading it. It is important to feel every detail, every bend, so that the clay becomes pliable, ready for further work. When the material is ready, the craftswoman begins shaping. She gently cradles the pot. Her hands begin to move up and down, shaping it. Gentle and sensual touches help the clay take on the desired shape. Her fingers glide over the surface, removing irregularities and adding smoothness. Her every gesture is an expression of love and care, striving to make the perfect shape. The movements of the hands should be smooth, but confident. The light touch of her fingers can create a miracle, transforming a simple lump of clay into a masterpiece. But if you act too roughly or harshly, you can damage the structure and ruin the whole process. So it is important to feel the clay, to understand its reactions to each gesture. Sometimes it requires more attention, and sometimes a light touch is enough to give the desired shape. The craftswoman is not in a hurry. She knows that achieving the perfect result requires patience and attention to detail. Gentle strokes are replaced by more intense movements when necessary. She controls every moment, making the clay respond to her with softness and flexibility. When the shape of the pot begins to take final shape, it is time for the final finishing. Here the craftswoman is especially attentive. The light touch of her fingers glides over the surface, removing any last irregularities. She gives the piece its final shape, making it perfect. Every gesture is precise and deliberate because the final result depends on it. Finally, the pot is finished. It takes its perfect shape thanks to the gentle but confident movements of the craftswoman's hands. This attentive and sensual approach to the process allows you to achieve a perfect result that is pleasing to the eye and satisfying.